Morning, dear children. In last video, in last video we were talking about the introduction of asanas, and today we will continue our fifth unit, yoga, common yoga asanas. So you can see here different asanas. First is Trikonasana, triangular pose. So what is Trikonasana? You can see feet apart. What is the pose of Trikonasana? Feet apart means you have to apart the feet and try to touch one hand to foot while other hand is raised up and look upward. So as it is shown in the picture, this is the Trikonasana and it improves trunk and legs flexibility. Now it improves strength and legs flexibility, reduces obesity, cures acidity, neck spondylitis and lordosis and scoliosis. So it cures acidity, neck spondylitis, lordosis and scoliosis. Here neck spondylitis, that is the neck pain, and lordosis you can see here, an abnormal forward curvature of the spine. So that is the abnormal forward curvature of the spine, that is the lordosis, and scoliosis, that is the opposite. You can see here, that is scoliosis and abnormal the backward curvature of the spine. And here contraindication. What is the contraindication of this Trikonasana? Person with severe pain should avoid. Now, who is suffering? The person who is suffering with severe pain should avoid this Trikonasana. Second is Ardha Chakrasana. So, from standing position, start getting childbirth like this. One hand should be close to head, that is close to head, one hand, and the other touches the leg, and other hand that touches the leg. What is the benefits of this? Improves flexibility of spine, reduces fats around waist, and cures abdominal spondylitis, scoliosis and bow legs. And contraindication, person suffering with back pain should not do. Next is the Uttanasana. What is Uttanasana? Vajrasana position, body bends backward. Now you have to be in the Vajrasana position and body bends backward like this. Chest is raised up, hands hold an ankle while looking back. So this is Uttanasana, means camel posture. It improves legs and abdominal cavity. Cures arthritis and sciatica, increases strength of back and shoulder muscles, and cures kyphosis, postural deformity. And what are the contraindication? Person with back pain should avoid this asana. Next is Paschimottanasana. What is Paschimottanasana? Sitting with the straight legs in front like this and legs stretched while trying to touch the forehead to knees and hands held up holds the feet. Here it benefits, relieves diabetic and back pain patient, controls weight and prevents obesity. Back and leg muscles are strengthened and relaxed. Cures gastric, indigestion and constipation problem. And contraindication, person suffering from heart problem, ulcers, hernia, sciatica should not do this asana. Next is Akan Arunasana. So from long sitting position, one leg is stretched near the ear, whereas other hand is holding the other leg straight like this. Here one leg is stretched and near the ear. One leg is stretched near the ear, whereas other hand is holding the other leg straight. So other leg is straight here, and it benefits, cures gastric and indigestion problem, good for leg strengthening, improves leg flexibility and coordination, and it benefits diabetic patient. Contraindication of this asana is person having problem of knee dislocation should avoid this asana. Next is Ardha Matsyendrasana in cross leg sitting. You can see here in the picture. And in cross leg sitting, one leg is placed over the other so that the foot touches the opposite hip joint, whereas other support the spine while looking back. That is, he is looking back, and here foot touches the opposite hip. That foot touches the opposite hip, whereas hand supports the spine, and that hand supports the spine while looking back, and she is looking back. It benefits, improves spinal flexibility, shapes the body, controls weight and obesity, back and abdominal muscles are strengthened and toned up, increases the glandular functioning, cures diabetes and arthritis, kyphosis and lordosis, scoliosis and bowel aches. And contraindication of this asana is person with severe back pain, knee dislocation, hernia, pile should not do this asana. Next asana that you can see, Gomukhasana, sitting crossed, like this. Gomukhasana, sitting crossed legs so that one leg is raised over the other. One leg is raised over the other leg. The hands are held at the back of the shoulder. Hands are raised at the back of the shoulder, and where the elbow is raised up and pulls each other. It benefits, cures neck problem for the neck, spondylitis, cures kyphosis and round shoulders, improves arm strength and their flexibility. And contraindication of this person with fever shoulder problem should not do it. Okay, Pavanmuktasana next. So Pavanmuktasana, you all know that from the supine lying position, means careless lying position, normal lying position, brings the leg close to the chest like this and hold the knees with both hands over it. As she holds here, raise the head and look in between legs. As she is looking in between legs, and she raised her legs and she holds her legs. What are the benefits? Good position for weight control and obesity. It controls obesity and weight, releases from the back pain, and cures diabetes, gastric problem and constipation, etc. Contraindication, person suffering with back pain should not do it. Next is Bhujangasana. So what is Bhujangasana? From pro-lying position, lying position on the belly. So that is the pro-lying position. Start raising upper part of the body. She has raised upper part of the body without the support of head while looking up. She is looking up without support of the body. Okay, it improves digestive functions, cures cold and bronchial problem. Here, kyphosis, obesity, neck, spondylitis, etc. And contraindication, person suffering from back pain and hernia should not do it. Okay. Next, you can see that the Salvasana, snaring pose, that is Salvasana, snaring pose from pro-lying position, lying on the belly. Start raising the lower part of the body. See, raised her lower part of the body. Hands are by the side of the legs. Her hands are by the side of the legs. It benefits increase leg strength, cures digestive problems, increases abdominal strength. Now, abdominal belly strength. And contraindication, person having severe back pain, piles, hernia should not do this asana. Dhanurasana, bow pose. From lying position, the upper and lower body is raised up with the support of the hands, whereas hands hold the ankles. Here, she raised up her upper and lower part of the body and holds the leg and body balances on the abdomen. Now, she balances her body on the abdomen and it benefits, increases body flexibility and tones up, means it makes strong all body muscles. Cures kyphosis and scoliosis and digestive problems. And contraindication, person having back pain should not do this asana. Madhyasana. What is? From this Vajrasana sitting position, you can do this asana by sitting Vajrasana sitting position, and the person lies down on his back. Here, the head touches the floor while person tries to look down. Now, here in this position, that the person is looking back and tries to look back. Here, look down, and her head touches the floor while her head touches the floor and she is looking back. It benefits, improves the leg strength and flexibility, separates the lower back, especially buttocks, cures knock knees. Okay, defect of the knee. Contraindication, person suffering from back pain should not do this asana, Madhyasana. Here next, Halasana, plow position. So what is plow position? Halasana. From lying position, start raising the legs so that they touch the surface behind the head. Okay, lying position. You should be in lying position. Start raising the legs. She has raised the legs and they touch the surface behind the head. And her legs touched behind the legs. And back and shoulder muscles are improved. It benefits back muscles and shoulder muscles are improved, cures gastric and digestive problems, neck muscles gain strength, controls obesity and cures back pain, etc. And it improves eyesight also. Here, contraindication of this for this asana, person suffering with neck and shoulder pain should not do this asana. Chakrasana, bridge pose. In this asana, body is lifted up while hands and feet are on the surface. So here in this asana, body is lifted, whole body part is lifted, hands and legs are on the surface, and it benefits, increases the flexibility of the spine and tones of the muscles of the whole body. Okay, cures kyphosis, back pain, and cures digestive problems, constipation, gastric, piles and diabetes, etc. Contraindication of this position is person suffering from back pain should not do this asana. Sirsasana. Sirsasana, it is the balancing of body on the head supported by hands. So in this picture you can see, prevents cough and cold, it relieves the headache, improves memory, delays aging and improves eyesight. And contraindication, person having neck spondylitis, high blood pressure should not do this asana. So here different positions of different asana is completed. Now we will continue. One more is here. that is vipreet curving, reverse pose. Here from lying position legs are raised, है ना, legs are raised here in this picture, and you can do this position by lying position, and legs are raised up the highest position while hands provide support near the hips. Here hands provide the support to the body near the hips. Weight of body rests on the shoulders and it relieves headache, improves memory, increases thyroid efficiency, cures cold and cough, delays aging, and improves eyesight, etc. And contraindication: person having neck spondylitis, high blood pressure should not do this asana.